It's the Spamalot at Fort Morgan High School. We have some of the members here of Spamalot from Fort Morgan High School and the department head, the drama department head, Morgan Larson. So, Morgan, good morning. Tell us about, first of all, what Spamalot, Monty Python Spamalot is all about, because the original '05 production was very successful, got 14 Tony nominations, and it won for Best Musical. So I'm sure this is something you're all looking forward to.
Yeah, this is one I've wanted to do for a really long time. It's based on the movie from 1975, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and so a lot of the gags and a lot of the characters and a lot of the quotes that you remember from the movie are going to be on stage this weekend. And then, of course, they've kind of toned down parts here and there for high school.
Right,
version.
There's some irreverence in the original.
Yeah, a little bit of that has been removed, and then they've added a whole bunch of really funny songs. So it's basically like the movie. With dancing. Okay,
and we'll have 4 showings here. Morgan, you can talk about here?
We do, yeah. We'll have a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday 7 p.m. performance, and then we'll also have a Saturday matinee at 2 p.m., and those will all be over at the high school in the Glenn Miller Auditorium.
Okay, now we have 4 members here. Let's introduce yourself. Go ahead and start right here. I know this young man, and who you're going to be playing as well, and you can share a couple of mics here. Who you're going to be playing. Go ahead.
So, hello, my name is Chris Nell, and I'm going to be playing Patsy, the King Arthur psychic.
And you'll also be acting out somebody different here, Chris?
Yeah, well, for this morning, I'll be reading off Miss Galahad, mother of Dennis.
Okay.
And I'm Kyle Wunsch. I'll be playing Dennis Galahad.
All right.
I'm Simon Graff, playing the lead role of Arthur.
Okay.
And I'm Catherine Lane, playing Lady of the Lake.
Okay, Simon, you've got the lead role here then. So tell me about everything that goes into that, considering that, a lot of the eyes are going to be focused on everybody, but with the lead role, I'm sure this is something that you've really had to prepare for. Is this something that you wanted for this particular place? I got to have the lead role.
Yeah, I've been wanting the lead role for a while, but it wasn't up to me.
Okay.
but yeah, just a lot of preparation, a lot of line learning, music learning, but I think it's all going to culminate. Really
Okay,
nice.
what are we going to act out here? Kyle, Chris, you guys know, or Morgan, what are we going to act out here in this particular scene?
This is a kind of an iconic one from the movie where King Arthur and Patsy stumble across someone farming mud, and they have kind of a political discussion. It's one that's pretty famous from the movie. And so this is Dennis Galahad before he becomes a knight, and Arthur and Dennis's mother. Okay, so Catherine's not in this scene, but we have Simon, Kyle, and Chris. Okay, take it away, guys.
Over, old woman.
Man,
Sorry. What knight lives in that castle behind us?
I'm 27.
What?
I'm not old.
Well, I can't just call you man.
Well, you could say Dennis.
Well, I didn't know you were called Dennis.
Well, you didn't bother to find out, did you?
Look, I did say I was sorry about the whole old woman thing, but really from behind you do look like...
What I object to is that you automatically treat me like an inferior.
Well, I am king.
Oh, king, eh? Very nice. And how'd you get that, eh? By exploiting the workers, by hanging on to outdated imperialist dogma which perpetuates the social and economic differences in our society. If there is ever going to be any progress...
Dennis, there's a lot of mud over there. Oh, how you do?
How do you do, good lady?
How you do? I'm Miss Galahad, with the mother of Dennis, married to Nubby the Crichton, dropped dead last Tuesday, which does leave me sadly available.
I am Arthur, King of the Britons.
King of the who?
The Britons?
Who are the Britons?
Well, we all are. We are all Britons, and I'm your king.
I didn't know we had a king. I thought we were an autonomous collective.
You're fooling yourself. We live in a dictatorship, a self-perpetuating autocracy in which the working classes...
Oh, there you go, bringing class into it again.
That's what it's all about. If only people
Look, good people. I'm in haste. Who is your lord?
We don't have a lord.
We're an anarcho-syndicalist commune. We take it in turns to act as a sort of executive officer for the week.
Yes.
But each decision of that officer has to be ratified at a special bi-weekly meeting by a simple majority in the case of purely internal affairs.
Be quiet.
But by a 2/3 majority in the case of more...
Be quiet. I order you to be quiet.
Oh, order, eh? Who does he think he is?
I'm your king.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
Bravo, that was outstanding. Hey, Do you guys, by the way, do you rehearse these, Kyle, individually like at home?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Right, I figured. Because you've come out with the accent, this is perfect. Oh, that is outstanding. All right, so coming up, you got to get out there. Glenn Miller Auditorium, Fort Morgan High School, coming up on Thursday at 7 o'clock, Friday at 7 o'clock, as Morgan Larson mentioned, the head of the drama department. Saturday as well, 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Chris, Kyle, Simon, Catherine, and Morgan, anything you want to close it out with here, Morgan? Because I'm sure there's going to be... Every year these things are so popular in town. You got to get out and watch it.
Yeah, I would just say I've been doing this a long time, and I think this is by far the funniest show we've ever put on. So I hope people come out and see it, even though it has a really weird name.
No, but yeah, Spamalot. Yeah, Monty Python Spamalot coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from the Glenn Miller Auditorium at Fort Morgan High School. Guys, appreciate the time this morning. This is Morgan County's B106.